Hey guys, so before I start this off, I just want to say, I know, yes, as you can see, I'm not using a camera for this. This is because the camera quality turned out to be absolute dog shit, and it just ruined the whole experience for me. So I've decided to use my microphone this time to give my review for Insidious Chapter 3. So, here goes. Okay, so Insidious has now officially become a trilogy, and frankly, in my opinion, it should just stay that way. We all know when it comes to movie series, there's always going to be at least one or two really god-awful entries. And frankly, this keeps on happening with the Insidious movies, it's going to happen eventually. This has happened so many times with franchises such as Paranormal Activity, Friday the 13th, Child's Play, you name it. If you keep making too many movies of this, then there's going to be some really god-awful ones in there. So the way it stands right now, Insidious should just stay a trilogy, and a really good one at that. So Insidious Chapter 3 is directed by Leigh Whannell, who also wrote the first two. This is actually his first time ever directing a movie, and might I say, for a first time director, he did a really good job with this. The story takes place before the first Insidious movie and follows Lynn Shay returning as Elise as she attempts to release an evil spirit that is currently possessing the body of a girl named Quinn Brenner. She has casts on her legs for a fair portion of the movie, and she's been thrown around and even have the casts ripped off of her legs. That is how bad she's been treated by this demon. Another really enjoyable thing about this is that you see the two ghost hunters from the previous two return. I mean, okay, I think it's obvious to say that they're mostly in it for the comic relief, but there's some scenes where it's just the two of them. It's basically just the two of them conversing and talking about what's currently happening. And it just makes you think, given the dialogue between these two, and given that you actually learn quite a lot about them, it makes you think, why not make a spin-off about these two guys? I mean, okay, that does kind of contradict what I said earlier, but fuck it, I would still like to see a spin-off about these guys. But like I said, this could also result in the franchise starting to fall apart with making really bad movies. One thing I don't like about this film is that it focuses too much on trying to tell you, yeah, this is a prequel to Insidious. We get it, it is a prequel. Chronologically speaking, this is number one in the entire trilogy. And this film is basically littered with future references to Insidious Chapter 1. I'm okay with one or two future references, but to leave too many around is just really frustrating. But in the end, guys, I loved this movie, and I do think that it was a huge improvement over Chapter 2. So for that, I'm going to give Insidious Chapter 3 a C. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the movie. Did you like the movie or did you not like the movie? Let me know. And as always, I will see you later. Good night.